Welcome back to the AM Edit, the space we come to recalibrate, to breathe, to build something real. This isn't about chasing hype. This isn't about becoming someone else. This is about coming home to the strongest, sharpest, most honest version of you, one small edit at a time. And today I want to talk to the part of you that's tired. Not tired like you need a nap. Tired like you've been doing the work. You've been showing up early. You've been stacking your edits. You've been choosing better thoughts, better choices, better boundaries. And yet, your life still feels kind of stuck. The needle isn't moving fast. The mirror hasn't changed much. The vision is still blurry. And there's this quiet ache in your chest whispering, "Is this even working?" If that's where you are right now, I need you to hear me. You are not doing it wrong. This is what the middle looks like. And the middle, the invisible stretch between effort and evidence, is sacred ground. It's where the old you is falling away. It's where the new you is still being built. It's where things feel shaky because they're shifting. This is where most people quit. Because we've been trained to measure growth by how it looks, not how it feels. By applause, by milestones, by fast change. But the real stuff, the edits that last, they don't show up with confetti. They grow in silence, in repetition, in days that feel ordinary but are actually reprogramming everything underneath. So that's where we're going today. We're going to talk about how to keep going when the edits feel invisible. How to stay steady when momentum doesn't feel magical. How to trust what you're building, even when you can't see it yet. This episode is for you if you've been faithful but discouraged. If you're craving a sign and secretly hoping I'll give it to you, I will. But not the kind that lives in your feed. The kind that lives in your spirit. Let's get into it. Here's the thing most people miss. You don't always feel the edits working in real time. You stack the thought. You move your body. You journal the truth. You do the thing, the small, invisible thing. And then what? No immediate reward, no external validation, just another day. And that's where the voice creeps in. The one that says, "This isn't working. You're wasting your time. You should be further by now." Let's pause here. If that voice is speaking to you, I want you to ask yourself something. What is my definition of working? Because maybe, just maybe, the edit is working. Just not in the flashy, dramatic way we've been trained to look for. Maybe working looks like saying no without spiraling in guilt, feeling your emotions instead of avoiding them, choosing the harder thing on purpose, stopping the scroll after 2 minutes instead of 45, drinking water and taking your vitamins even when it's not cute, telling the truth in your journal instead of performing. That's working. You're different. Even if the world hasn't caught up to your change yet. Here's something I've had to learn over and over again. The first transformation is always internal. Before your bank account changes, before your body responds, before your relationships reflect your growth, you change. Your inner world sharpens. Your thoughts shift. Your self-talk strengthens. Your threshold for self-abandonment disappears. And that internal shift, it's quiet. So quiet, most people miss it. But you don't. You feel it in how you respond when things get hard. You feel it when you move through disappointment without breaking. You feel it when you choose the aligned thing, not the easy thing. That's what you're building. Not hype, integrity. And here's what no one tells you. That kind of momentum, internal, layered, quiet, it builds differently. It doesn't spike. It rises. It doesn't impress people. It grounds you. It doesn't look like a big leap. It feels like a deeper root. So if your edits aren't making noise yet, good. That means you're not performing. You're becoming. Let's ground this now. I want you to actually pause and answer this, right now in your head or out loud. What edit have I been quietly stacking even when no one sees it? Really think about it. Maybe it's your sleep routine. Maybe it's the tone you use with your partner. Maybe it's the fact that you haven't missed a journal day in weeks. Whatever it is, name it. Because just the act of recognizing it reminds you, you're not stuck. You're in motion, even when the world hasn't clapped for it yet. Now let's come back to the 6 edits. And this time, I want to guide you through them with reflection, not pressure. Because this isn't about doing more. This is about seeing what you're already doing. Mindset edit. What thought have I been choosing that's a little braver, a little truer than I used to believe? Not perfect, just sharper. Maybe you've started catching yourself mid-doubt and redirecting. That's mindset edit in action. Health edit. How have I been honoring my body this week, even in a small way? Could be movement, could be rest, could be hydration. You've been listening. That counts. Build edit. What have I done lately that proves I'm a builder, not just a dreamer? Maybe it's the email you sent, the boundary you enforced, the website you finally started editing. You're building, quietly, faithfully. Growth edit. What have I learned, even if it was hard, that I needed to see? Growth isn't always a book or a podcast. Sometimes it's a hard truth, a mirror moment, a recalibration. Golf edit. Where have I practiced presence when I could have panicked? Could be a meeting, a family moment, a tense conversation where you chose your breath instead of your reaction. That's pressure presence, that's power. Journal edit. What's something I've written recently that helped me see myself more clearly? Was it raw? Was it healing? Was it honest? Then it was valuable. Then it was working. Now, here's your real challenge today. Don't add, acknowledge. Because sometimes the next step isn't a bigger move, it's a deeper belief. Trust that what you're building is real, even if it's invisible right now. And if you need proof, let it be this. You're still here. You didn't quit. You didn't shrink. You're still stacking one small faithful move at a time. That's what unstoppable looks like. That's what becoming feels like. And you're in it, right on time, right on purpose. Let's take one breath together. Seriously, and pause whatever you're doing. Inhale, hold, exhale. Now I want to ask you this, and really let the answer rise. What's one quiet edit I've been faithfully stacking? Even if no one else sees it, say it out loud if you can. Whisper it to yourself. Claim it, because sometimes the most powerful transformation isn't in doing more. It's in noticing what you've already been becoming. You don't have to force momentum, you build it. And if you remember nothing else from today, let it be this. Just because it feels invisible doesn't mean it's not working. Your discipline is working. Your softness is working. Your edits are working. You are not lost. You are becoming, right on time. Now let's land this. Before you go, I want to leave you with this reminder, because I know how easy it is to forget. You don't have to see the fruit on the tree to trust the seed you planted is real. You don't have to feel wildly motivated to be deeply committed. You don't have to be on fire to be in integrity. Most people wait for momentum to feel a certain way before they move. But you're moving anyway. And that makes you rare. That makes you dangerous to everything that once held you back. So today, I want to honor that. I want to honor your quiet effort, your quiet return, your quiet refusal to abandon yourself. That matters. It adds up. And I promise you, it's not invisible to the version of you who's watching from the future. The one who's already built the thing, lived the vision, crossed the bridge. She sees you, she's proud of you, and she's whispering, "Keep going, it's working." So here's your closing challenge, and it's a simple one. Speak kindly to yourself tonight. Let the silence hold you, not scare you. And remember that real growth often feels boring, invisible, and ordinary. Right before it breaks through. You're not lost, you're not late, you're not behind. You're building. And the more you trust that, the steadier your life becomes. So thank you for being here. Thank you for pressing play when you could have scrolled past. Thank you for showing up for your edits, even when they're quiet. If this episode gave you breath, gave you strength, or gave you language for where you are, pass it on. Share it with someone who's been faithful in the middle too. We're not meant to build in isolation. I'll be back next time with more clarity, more conversation, and more edits worth stacking. Until then, stay grounded, stay honest, stay in the process. This is Kristen, and I'll see you next time on the AM Edit. Bye.